documentary that we wrapping up right now. We're gonna try to drop in February called "Cracking the System."
Tell us about it, man. One time.
Well, we've been filming it since I've been home, and this documentary is gonna show the world from my eyesight, not nobody else. It's not like American Gangster. You know, American Gangster was from
feds, eyesight,
white
and
boys,
the people who was
white boys,
the other people's perspective.
Yeah, but this one here is gonna basically be from the way Rick Ross see the world, and I don't care what nobody else say. This is just how I see it. This is my opinion, how I think that young black men are being treated in the penal system, how I feel we're being treated in school, and they might not like me saying this. You know what I'm saying? They might even say, "Oh man, he's a racist" or whatever. But this is what I feel. This is how I see the world, and I felt that my opinion was valuable, and I did it, and the people that I let, distributors that I let look at it already, they're going to put it in theaters.
So they feel like it's valuable too.
They loving it.
So
they
come
like
see it.
So let me ask you this right quick, man.
Set out the fed.
The way that I see it, the way that the government, or the way that people made money off of you, you understand? And I'm not talking about rappers now. I'm talking about them people.
the government, the
The
CIA.
The way they made money off of you, man, I mean, have you gotten some sort of vindication like now? Or is that what this documentary is about? Like, what?
Yeah, I think that's what the documentary is about. Because the way I see it, you know, with Ronald Reagan and George Bush and Oliver North, for them to allow drugs to be brought into this country, to get in our hands, and then after we get
money
hooked on it, and selling it, and I ain't just talking about me, I'm talking about also all these young cats, man. We got 600,000 dudes in prison right now for non-violent offenses. So for them to first allow the drugs to come into the country and then to turn around and make laws to prevent drugs, it's like you're a hypocrite. No, they're a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that it was my job, because I had the opportunity to express the feelings what I believe a lot of dudes in prison right now would like to express, and I would be doing them an injustice if I didn't say something. So you know, I got to speak up, and this documentary is going to be my way of speaking to the world and letting everybody see, you know, what it do.
This ain't just about Rick Ross.
Oh no, it's bigger than me, man. This is bigger than this. This is about, man, the condition that we in right now. How they're forfeiting and foreclosing on our houses, man. We losing our properties right now. Blacks are further behind today than they was 30 years ago. You know, so we have to understand that we there, and I feel that it's my job to shake us up and let us know that this is where we at, and we gotta make some moves to get ourselves back where we used to be.
To get better than where we at right now.
To get
Let me ask you this.
We gotta start making our money count.
Right.
You know, everybody move into our community and sell us stuff and don't care nothing about us. You know, treat us like,
Hurry up and buy.
yeah, hurry up, buy, leave now.
Hurry
up, buy, leave now.
You right now, you leave now.
Yeah.
I was about to say, especially in LA, you know what I mean, with the they come in and they buy up everything, and around here too, they come in, they buy up everything, and like you said, they follow us around and they treat us, hurry up, you buy now, you leave now. Whereas we don't put any money into our own community, so to speak. I mean, even if you got a store on this block or this neighborhood or whatever, and this guy got this other store, they gonna come and ask you, man, can I get this with this?
Yeah.
Versus when they walk in that other man's store,
Ask me, man, why you don't put your t-shirts in stores?
Yeah.
I don't want to put them in stores because I know if I do hand-to-hand compact, I know they're going to sell.
Right.
You know, I went to Milwaukee, man. I sold $1,400 worth of t-shirts in 2 days.
Like, I'm trying to imagine me walking into a store to pay for this t-shirt versus me buying it straight from you. You know what I mean?
They love it.
Yeah, like
They
that don't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah.
They want to take pictures with me. Then as soon as they get the picture, they take the picture and hit it on Instagram, Twitter.
The boss.
So let me ask you this.
The boss.
The celebrity that you have now
The boss.
versus the celebrity that you had before, which would you rather go with? And just the celebrity.
Well, you know, before I hid who I was. I didn't want nobody, my friends didn't call me Rick.
Yeah.
You know, in public, because we didn't want nobody to know who Rick was, because the police was looking for Rick.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't want to be Rick.
Right.
So, but now that I've done my time, my name is clean.
Yeah.
The police can pull me over, hand them my ID. You know, before I never would have gave the police my ID.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So to have this newfound freedom, I'm free now, man. I can park in the parking lot. I can walk over to the store.
With no problem, no
That's the
trouble.
boss.
But you know, they got a saying that freedom
That's
isn't
the boss.
free, right?
Yeah.
So being
Nobody saying that's the boss.
still Rick Ross
That's that real boss.
and talking about the freedom thing, man, and mentioning the saying freedom isn't free. Are you absolutely free to feel absolutely free?
Oh no. I ain't totally free. I'm still on paper, man. I had to go down to the federal building today and check in, so I ain't totally free, but I'm free in my mind.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel that I gotta go out here and do a certain thing to survive. I know now that any day that I get ready, I can go out here and make legally $200-300 if I need to.
Right.
You know, so and I know that I can teach anybody how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, just like Rick Hard know that he can teach anybody how to sell
Sell them
CDs
CDs.
if they'll listen.
If they'll listen. Yeah, so let me ask you,
Not a drink of water.
we're hopping directly or hopping into the music business, you know what I mean? Versus, man, when we said before that they really hand in hand, they the same thing, just a different product, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If you got that dope, these CDs is gonna move,
Yeah.
right? Have you found it to be a difficulty, man, or a task, you know what I mean, with people outside of the hip hop world accepting you in this music thing as a businessman?
For me?
No, Rick Ross. Yeah.
Say that again.
And selling CDs and hopping in the music thing versus
Right.
the other thing, you know what I mean? With them being the same. Outside of the hip hop world, outside of the guys that know exactly who you are, or model their careers and things of that sort after you and the things that you've done in the streets, or just the streets, period, man. Do you find that other people, I don't know, like the Jimmy
Mainstream?
Iovine's, you know what I mean?
No, they
Do
don't really respect my brilliance.
Yeah, that's what I.
No, not at all, man.
Cheers up.
They have a tendency to look down on me and underestimate me, and I don't mind, because you know now I even know when I go around them to even dumb myself down,
Yeah.
so that they don't really know
That
who
you
I
know.
am or where I'm coming from. Like
Yeah.
right now, none of them understand what we're doing with this city to city mixtape tour that we trying to set up.
Right.
Most people don't understand it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So definitely they don't understand what I do.
So when doing this city to city thing, man, like what cities have you hit already that you?
Miami, we got Miami on board, we got LA on board, we got Philadelphia on board, we got Memphis on board, we got Detroit on board, Oklahoma,
Louisiana, Arkansas.
Arkansas, Kansas City.
Yeah.
All the big
So when you had that money, you know what I mean, and you mentioned buying people things and stuff, and people being around because you was buying them things and stuff, and finally when you went away, they true colors coming out, man. Some of those same people from then, have you bumped into them since you been home?
Oh, absolutely. I went home 2 weeks, and one of my homeboys who I made a millionaire, who didn't do nothing for me while I was gone. He read in the newspaper when Nick Cassavetes had agreed to write my movie script. He called me up and said, "Man, am I gonna be able to play my own role in the movie?"
What?
Man, that dude called me and said, "Man, is he gonna get to play his own
What?
role in the movie?"
Can
Man.
I play me?
You know what I told him? Bring me 100,000 right now.
Yeah, right now. You should have been doing that when I first came on the hit the bricks. Brought me that 100,000.
Yeah, should have did it when I was in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to knock my girl off.
I want to send a shout out to JD Carr. JD Carr's example was somebody who was trying the corporate thing that was working for him. He hooked up with Rick when he was talking about your book program you had. JD Carr.
I used to teach dudes how to get buddy in jail, man. I had so many. When I had my life sentence, I got hip, right? I would catch a young cat that had 3, 4 years, and I said, man, this cat finna go home. What I'm gonna do is lace his boots up real tight for him, and when he get out, he gonna make some bread, and he gonna send me some back
money.
over
Yeah. That's right.
So JD Carr is one that he know that did that. You know, took my program while he was in jail, got out, and looked out, and still doing real good right now. Wrote his own book.
Yeah.
Since he been home, self-published it, and doing real good.
So
That's one of Rick's partners, one of his investors.
So from then until now, man, you still, like you said, it wasn't about Rick Ross. It is more so for the people around you. And even now with this music, man, and being able to have a movie made after you, being able to do this documentary, being able to write a book, and being able to tell people things through your eyes, the way that they happen to you, without them having to hear it from American Gangster or an A&E or from somebody else's point of view, you understand?
Right.
But them being able to see it from your exact point of view, minus the myths, minus the truths, minus the untruths, you know what I mean? What is your main objective, I'm asking, like, with this documentary? What you want, like, cats in this room, man, the 10 or 11 dudes that's in here, in this room, when we watch that, what you want us to take from it?
Man, I want them to see that I wasn't nothing special. That all I did was follow some principles and some laws, and that if everybody would have followed them same principles, that they would have got to be as rich as I was.
Yeah.
And that if you follow those same principles in this music business, or if it's selling T-shirts, or it's open up a grocery store, or you're a mechanic, or whatever you're doing in life, if you follow a certain principles in life, that nobody can hold you down. You don't have to bow down to nobody. You don't have to submit yourself to nobody. That you can be the man that God created you to be, and stand up and claim what's rightfully yours.
A lot of times, man, you mentioned those principles, those laws, street laws, principles that you...
So now they get to see Rick Ross work them laws right on the internet, man. It's amazing how many cats come up to me now and just hug me and say, big homie. Matter of fact, I was in Memphis the other day. A dude walked up on me, man, and put $100 in my hand. He said, man, I love you, man. Thanks for what you've been doing. I've been studying you on the internet. I got a lot of game from you, big homie.
Yeah. And when they talk about, let me ask you this. When a guy tell you that and tell you they got a lot of game from you, you know what I mean? We know that can go either way. This game or that game.
Absolutely.
What do you take, I don't know, more, I ain't gonna say more pride in, but what makes you swell up a little bit more? I know you like showing cats how to make money. And I know, like, right now, I'm assuming that you like showing cats how to make money that legal way.
Absolutely.
But you got guys who will come up to you and put that $100 in your hand.
All the time.
Who making money that other way.
All the
and
time.
will say that exact thing. Man, I learned a lot from
Absolutely. Absolutely. More of him than the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't mad at them.
Right.
See, because I know where he's coming from.
Right.
Now, it's my goal to win him over before he get caught up.
Before he get caught up. Now, cats don't realize, man, it's a lot of things you can do with that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I just want to tell everybody out there, man, that you definitely somebody special. But if you don't feel you special, ain't nobody gonna treat you like you special. So the first thing you gotta do is start knowing in your heart and in your mind that you are special, and start acting like you special. And I guarantee you, once you start acting special, others are gonna treat you special. And for all the hustlers out there, man, that same game that you're using in these streets, man, you can use it in corporate America. And if you don't believe me, I'm testing it right now for you.
Yeah.
So just check me out, watch what I'm doing.
One of the best that did that other
Hey,
thing,
man.
you know what I mean? Testing out this other thing.
Exactly.
How's it working out for you so far?
Man, I done made a little bread since I've been home, man.
So you tried to tell me earlier you didn't have no money. I knew that wasn't true. Oh, you don't got none of that old money.
I don't have money like I used to have money.
Man.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm doing all right. I'm getting to travel the country, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I travel around the country and I do what I want to do. You know, I ain't had a job since I've been out of prison. You know, my PO, he hopped behind that because I don't work.
Right.
I want to
quick. However, though, this is work.
It is, but he don't look at it like it's work, and I don't either.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody would pay me to do what I do, I mean, they gotta be crazy, cause I'm loving it.
Loving it.
I would do this for free.
You right. Okay, so you loving it, right?
I'm loving it
Right now. And I keep asking you because I got to like compare, you know,
to the other game. I love the other game though. I used to love the other game.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I still have what I call cocaine dreams.
Yeah.
You know, when you out there and you slanging and you doing well, but all of a sudden here the man come, boom, 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 and you back to prison with a life sentence. So
that's what keep you.
that keep me away from that.
Yeah, especially with that life sentence thing. Now facing something like that, man, and waking up every morning, like you said, with the idea on your mind that you may not ever be able to do this again, but still having that gumption, man, that drive and that non-quit and that fight in you to wanna get yourself about that life situation, to hit that law library and find someone
Every
that's gonna
day,
keep
every
you
day,
about
18
that
hours
life
a day.
situation.
18 hours a day.
You apply that same sort of
Same.
thing right now to the music?
Right
thing?
now, that's what I'm doing, and that's why if you go online, you can see what I've been doing.
Yeah. I seen you with a couple of down there in Texas and around there.
Did you see that Esquire magazine article?
I seen that Esquire magazine.
With Obama on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, you gotta be parlaying that itself into some stress. Tell me how. Hey, I know.
And I want to give a shout out, man, to all the street cats, not only here in Kansas City, but all over the world, man. Because I know what you guys going through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the dudes in prison. I ain't forgot about you. You know, I'm still working on it. You know what I'm saying? Changing these laws, and that's one of my goals is to change this illegal drug law that got so many of our young men and women in prison right now.
Let me ask you this right quick one time. If there's anything you can say, you know what I mean, that you've learned in life, you understand, that you would pass along to a young cat, old cat, or just a cat, period, that you have used through life and will continue to use through life, what would that be?
One of the most important things is that we've got to become shrewd thinkers. We got to start thinking in a capacity to look out for ourselves and our people, and not in the short run, but in the long run, because a lot of times we'll do something that will benefit us today that'll hurt us.